Hey folks, Cormac from 7 Solutions here. And let me tell you, I've seen my fair share of workplaces. One thing I've learned, safety is non-negotiable. You can't cut corners, especially when it comes to gas detection. Now I know what you're thinking. Cormac, gas detectors sounds expensive. And yeah, buying them outright can be a chunk of change. But what if I told you there's a smarter way? Today we're diving headfirst into the world of hiring portable gas detectors. We're talking about why it's a game changer for your safety, your wallet, and your peace of mind. Let's get after it. Look, owning your own gas detectors is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not always the best option. Think of it like this. You wouldn't buy a backhoe to plant a couple of trees in your backyard, right? You'd rent one. Same idea here. Maybe you're tackling a short-term project, something with a specific start and finish line. Hiring a detector means you're covered for exactly the time you need it. No more, no less. Or maybe you're facing an emergency, a situation where you need extra detectors like yesterday. Hiring gives you that flexibility, that ability to adapt and overcome without breaking the bank. And let's not forget about the freedom to choose the right tool for the job. Hiring lets you pick and choose from a whole arsenal of detectors, so you're not stuck with a one-size-fits-all solution. Let's talk about downtime. Nobody likes it, especially when it comes to safety equipment. You need your detectors to be fighting fit, ready to go at a moment's notice. But what happens when they're due for servicing? You send them off to get calibrated, tuned up, the whole 9 yards. But in the meantime, you're left vulnerable. That's where loan instruments come in. Think of it like a courtesy car at the mechanic. Your detectors are getting the VIP treatment, and you're not left high and dry. Many providers, especially those who know their stuff, will offer loan instruments as part of a service contract. It's a win-win. Your equipment gets the care it deserves, and you stay safe and compliant while it's happening. All right, let's talk pounds and pence. We all know that safety is paramount, but that doesn't mean you should be throwing money down the drain. Hiring instruments, especially when you don't need them all the time, is like finding a 20 in your old work pants. It's a welcome surprise for your budget. First off, no hefty upfront costs. You're not shelling out a wad of cash to buy a detector you might only use a handful of times. Second, maintenance and calibration, not your problem. That's all handled by the provider, saving you time, money, and a whole lot of hassle. And here's the kicker, you get access to the latest and greatest models without having to shell out for constant upgrades. It's like having a subscription to the best safety tech, always up to date and ready to roll. Chapter 4, access to specialized equipment. Now let's say you're facing a job that requires a specific type of detector, something a little more, shall we say, specialized. Maybe you need a PID detector to sniff out those pesky VOCs, or a multi-gas detector that can handle hydrogen sulfide, carbon monoxide, and oxygen all at once. Buying these specialized instruments can feel like buying a pair of shoes you'll only wear once. But hiring lets you access this niche equipment without the buyer's remorse. It's like having a tool rental shop at your fingertips, stocked with all the latest and greatest gadgets for whatever situation you're facing. You get the right tool for the job without the long-term commitment or the hefty price tag. And trust me, in the world of safety, having the right tool can make all the difference. Chapter 5, hassle-free maintenance and calibration. Let's be honest, nobody jumps for joy at the thought of maintaining and calibrating gas detectors. It's one of those necessary evils, like flossing or changing the oil in your truck. But here's the beauty of hiring. That hassle, gone. Vamoose, out of here. When you hire instruments, they arrive at your doorstep like a gift basket from the safety gods, fully calibrated, batteries charged, ready to rock and roll. No need to mess around with calibration gas. No need to remember maintenance schedules. It's all taken care of for you, leaving you free to focus on what really matters, getting the job done safely and efficiently. And let's be real, who couldn't use a little less hassle in their lives? Chapter 6, flexibility for growing or changing needs. The world of work is rarely predictable. One day you need one detector, the next you need 5. Projects change, demands fluctuate. It's the nature of the beast. Hiring gives you the flexibility to roll with those punches, to adapt and overcome without skipping a beat. Need to scale up your operation? No problem, just hire a few extra detectors. Project winding down, send them back, no strings attached. It's like having an on-demand safety team ready to deploy at a moment's notice. And that kind of flexibility, my friends, is priceless. Now, I'm all for progress, but not at the expense of our planet. And here's the thing, constantly buying new detectors, especially as technology advances, creates a whole lot of electronic waste. Not exactly a recipe for a greener tomorrow. Hiring, on the other hand, is like carpooling for safety equipment. You're sharing resources, reducing waste, and minimizing your environmental impact. Plus, you're always on the cutting edge of technology. No more outdated detectors gathering dust on a shelf. You're getting the latest and greatest with all the bells and whistles without contributing to the growing problem of e-waste. It's a win-win for your safety and for the planet. All right, let's cut to the chase. Hiring gas detection equipment might seem like a bureaucratic nightmare, but I'm here to tell you it's easier than changing a light bulb. First things first, you choose your weapon, the detector that's right for the job. Need help deciding? No worries, most providers have experts on hand who can guide you through the selection process. Once you've found your match, it's smooth sailing. The detector arrives at your doorstep, fully calibrated and ready to roll. You use it, you love it, and when you're done, you send it back. No muss, no fuss, just pure, unadulterated safety. So, when does hiring make sense? Well, let me break it down for you. Short-term projects, those gigs with a defined start and finish line, hiring is your best bet. Seasonal work, where demand ebbs and flows like the tide, hiring keeps you covered without the long-term commitment. Emergency coverage, when your own detectors are out getting their beauty sleep, hiring keeps you safe and compliant while you wait. And specialised applications, those jobs that require a specific tool for a specific task. Hiring gives you access to the best without breaking the bank. Basically, if you need a gas detector and you don't need it forever, hiring is the way to go. At the end of the day, folks, it all boils down to this. Safety and smart decisions go hand in hand. Hiring portable gas detectors gives you the flexibility to adapt to any situation, the cost savings to keep your budget happy, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're covered, no matter what. So, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, remember this, hiring isn't just about saving a few bucks, it's about investing in your safety, your team's well-being, and the future of your business. And that's a legacy worth fighting for. Well, folks, that about covers it. Hopefully, you've learned a thing or two about why hiring portable gas detectors is a game changer. Remember, safety isn't a one-size-fits-all proposition. Sometimes the smartest solution is the one that gives you the most flexibility, reliability, and peace of mind. So stay alert, stay safe, and keep those detectors humming, whether you own them or hire them. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more safety tips and insights from yours truly. Until next time, stay dirty.